Hey guys, it's LOL underscore Rybun or Rybun here, and today I'm gonna be talking about something that's something I'm passionate about, and it's gonna be on a similar kind of dialogue level of the idle games video. In the idle games video, I was talking about the idle games I'm passionate about. In this video, I'll be talking about a MMORPG that I have been passionate about since quite literally fifth grade. Um, you guys may have guessed it because I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but this game is Maplestory. I usually don't play Maplestory for super long periods of time. Like I'll jump in probably every year, every 6 months or something similar to that. Um, but I usually don't play it for too long, and that's simply because I don't really have too many people to play it with. Um, when you have people to play with, you can do bosses, you can do gear progression, you have someone to compete against and also compare with, talk to, etc. dot dot dot. It adds a lot of the flavor to MMORPGs. Otherwise, you're really just playing an RPG, you know? You're not really embracing the MMO aspect. On that note, however, I'd like to address some stuff regarding MapleStory in this video. I know you guys may or may not be interested in MapleStory itself, but currently I recently came back to MapleStory, and there's a lot of good stuff happening for someone who may want to try out the game, and hence this video is being created. Um, MapleStory is essentially, I don't know if side scroller is the right word to describe it, but it's like there's no Z plane. There's an X and Y coordinate system, so it's like you could play it on a flat surface. Essentially, is what I'm saying. Um, and that's what I would call a side scroller. And the scroll or the screen scrolls according to where your character is. Anywho, it's a side scroller MMORPG where you level up, you create characters, you get bonuses for other characters from your other characters through the Legion and Link system, which encourages you to play lots of classes. Uh, you grind out levels, boss equipment, all the usual stuff you'll find in MMORPG. There are professions that you can level up to craft stuff, although I don't have a lot of personal experience in it. Um, and there's just a lot to do. I understand MapleStory is a very niche game, and a lot of people do not enjoy it. I have tried to get people into it before, and though I have succeeded with some, and they've had a wonderful time with it, other people don't enjoy it, and it's not their type of game, and I totally understand that. And of all of you, I don't expect most of you for it to be your type of game. The main reason I'm making this video, though, is for those of you who have not heard of it or not played it, and it is your type of game. There's currently lots of stuff going on that will help you get started and kind of get to experience the game in full without having to make too much of a time commitment to really realize the I don't want to say intricacies of the system, but to get to the point at which you can experience what MapleStory is all about. The reason for this is there is a Terra Burning event going on. Simply put, Terra Burning lets you level up 3 times instead of once every single time you level up all the way to 200. So if you start at level 10, then you go to level 13, 16, 19, 22, 25, 28, 31, 34, 37, and 40, and so on and so forth, all the way up to 200. Along with this, Terra Burning allows you to get milestone rewards at levels, I believe, I think it's 30, 100, 150, and 200, as well as more milestones that you get later on, such as an Absolab weapon at level 220. Now, after you get to level 200, your character will no longer be burning in the sense that they will no longer get 3 levels per level up, but they still are a burning character that is eligible to get those other rewards, like the Absolab weapon. The rewards that you get are at level 30, you get a free level 30 set of equipment. At level 100, you get a level 100 set of equipment. At level 150, you get a 3-month duration. It's timed because it's actually, I believe, the best in slot equipment for hat, top, bottom, and weapon. You get equipment. It's from a boss, and through that, you may be able to grind the boss later and get permanent equipment for yourself from that boss. And then you can also get the title at level 200, which helps you break into the later stages of the game by enhancing your stats, your Star Force, and your Arcane Force, which are kind of gated things that lets you access certain parts of the game easier versus the normal harder route. And later on, the Absolab weapon, which is a really, really good weapon. Because of this, it's a really good time to get started, get basic equipment, get to experience high-level combat and skills. And with that, I'd also like to note that Maplestory really starts off slow and feels very clunky, but once your character gets to a higher level, say level 60 or 100, where you get your third or fourth job advancements respectively, it'll feel a lot more complete as a game, and overall, just the characters will feel better. The other thing I'd like to note is that there is a new character that came out recently, and they also have level up rewards, so you can always try them out and get those level up rewards, but this may be too much on your plate. And last but not least, there's also an event going on called the Neo event, which allows you to collect crystals from monsters while hunting them, which then can be exchanged in shops for things that'll boost you along your little journey. All of these things combined together basically means you're going to have a wonderful time leveling up. It'll make your life a lot easier. You'll get to experience content faster, and you'll get to get a total feel of Maplestory quicker and more easily than you would normally. Yet again, this game is not for everyone. But the last thing I'd like to note is that we do have a guild in Maplestory, which is called Gadget. It's named after the community that my girlfriend and I run called Gadget, which originally was created just for Maplestory, but has expanded out to stuff like Legends of Eidolon and League of Legends and stuff like that. While we haven't really expanded it publicly that much, or realistically at all, that's kind of the end goal intent. And so I'm inviting you guys along to join us in our journey in Maplestory. If you have any questions or anything you'd like to ask about Maplestory in the comments, please leave them down below. I'll try my best to answer them. I'm not the most experienced player, but I'll do my best to answer them. The other thing is I will be leaving a link to a training guide that I use, as well as a Legion and Link guide that I made for people to use to figure out what Legion and Link characters they may want to make. And I hope you guys enjoy your experience with Maplestory if you choose to go down the rabbit hole. And please let me know if you do. Feel free to comment down below if you apply to join the guild, or you can just apply and hope that I see it. I appreciate it a lot. I hope you guys enjoy the game and take chance of this opportunity if it so fits your desires. One last thing I'd like to note, which I forgot to mention earlier, is Maplestory is completely free. There are in-app purchases of sorts that can help you along, like pets to pick up items and stuff. But if you want to play the base game, there are ways to get pets that are free, that you can get by playing free to play. And the other thing I would note is I would recommend playing in the reboot server. That's where the Gadget Guild is. And also a lot of the features that may be gated off to you in the normal game are not gated off to you in the reboot servers. Like you can buy hyper teleport rocks with mesos, which is the in-game currency, so you don't have to spend NX on it. And you can get other stuff in the Maple Rewards shop that you wouldn't be able to get normally. It's a lot more geared towards, as they say it, experiencing the joys of character progression, which is the way I like to play the game. So anywho, that's all I have to say about Maplestory. I want to keep this kind of short. I hope you guys enjoy the video in the background of my Aaron just doing some stuff. And I wish you all the best of luck if you do decide to play. Have a wonderful day, and I hope you are having a wonderful day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.